Yeah, you know what it do. Another episode of Gangsta Chronicles, and I'm with the homie.
Big Steele, and tonight, man, we just got a bunch of chaos up in this motherfucker, man. We got Glosses Malone.
They about to fuck with you. I already see it.
And all this gonna be about a 20-minute show, y'all.
I'm just gonna sit back and just let niggas fuck with you tonight. I ain't even saying nothing. All you gonna hear is me laughing in the background. No, you about to be fucked with all show. So ladies and gentlemen, get ready for a Steele edition tonight. And we finna get all them Steele secrets out tonight. Let's go.
And we ain't got the homeboy EP. He go on interviews and don't say shit. He just be chilling.
He gonna say something today.
You know, we've done many interviews, me and you.
Yeah, we have.
Was it ever silent?
No, it ain't silent, but tonight you just quiet.
See how he tried to shoot at you? Why do everybody pick EP to shoot at?
No, ain't nobody shooting at the home. EP the only one on his good behavior. He the only one on good behavior.
That's what's up.
Deuce just can't wait to just cut loose.
No, I'm just chilling, man.
The name of the album is Cancel These Nuts.
Cancel These Motherfucking Nuts.
You heard
know what? It's probably your best work, dog. It's your best album for sure.
Thank you.
It's your best album for sure, dog. And you got these two niggas on there. They actually do a pretty good job. They actually decent rappers.
Appreciate it, man.
They actually decent rappers and shit.
Oh, yeah, my bad, my link. Hey, thank you.
Yeah, you got talking to the microphone,
yeah,
dog.
I know.
Talking to the microphone.
Am I close enough? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good now.
I'm gonna accept this word on the behalf of
the first
Gangsta Chronicles album of the year.
The first thing I want to talk about, man, is this. What the fuck is wrong with y'all girl Jada, man?
What's up with it?
What the fuck is wrong with y'all girl Jada Pinkett, man?
That's crazy, man.
She just so disrespectful toward the homie Will.
What Jada do?
Man, just all these Tupac revelations lately, talk about he wanted to marry me and all that shit.
Did she really say she was in the car? Well, that's a meme.
Yeah, that's a meme they got going on.
She wasn't in the car,
They
dog.
fucking with her ass.
She wasn't in the motherfucking car.
Crazy, bro. I thought this shit was real.
I don't put nothing past no woman. So.
Man, Tupac must have beat that pussy up, though. She talking about that nigga 30 years later. She still talking about that.
Well, you got to look at it like it's an opportunity grab, especially when you're trying to promote something. She got a book that just dropped, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, sometimes when motherfuckers feel irrelevant, they do major shit to stay relevant. And I think that's probably where she coming from right now, you know.
Especially her saying the whole shit.
I need to sell, I want to sell some books, you feel me?
Yo.
She didn't say that. She said that too.
Yeah, no, she did not. That lady come over here and slap the shit. That lady come over here and slap the shit out of you.
This nigga still. Yeah, you one of them niggas.
See what happened to Chris
Well,
Rock.
I tell you about that shit. Well, I tell you about just.
You see what happened to
I tell
Chris
you
Rock.
about just saying shit out the air. I tell you about that shit.
That's because him and...
Man, that's what she said. Don't shoot the motherfucking mess.
Where she say that at? I done seen some crazy quotes she done said. I ain't seen nothing about he done beat up the pussy and stuck his finger up her ass.
I think he got that information.
Yeah, still one of them. Look at him.
You know, they go
he one of them. Let me put some shit out there so I can start some shit.
like
the
you,
homie Bo Rock said he pinched her on the ass at the show, and she got mad and started cussing motherfuckers out.
I don't know nothing about that one.
There, man.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that one.
From Dub Shack?
From Dub Shack, yeah. He said that on the show. You was there. You just talked about you don't remember.
I don't remember. I didn't recall. Yeah, I don't recall that one.
I actually have Brian fly that motherfucker in here so motherfuckers can see.
Yeah.
Yeah, put that slide that up in there so motherfuckers can see I ain't bullshitting.
I think it really be a plan between them. I think they just really committed to media. That's what I think. They committed to media.
You got these teams of motherfuckers nowadays that just tell you know what I'm saying, publicity is publicity. I don't give a fuck whether people talking, just long as they talking and shit.
Did you hear Will's reply to it?
Will at this point to me, man, is a sucker.
See, I ain't been watching this bitch.
Cuz. Now
And
that
I love
nigga come
Will
over
Smith.
here and take off on
And
your
I love
ass
Will
playing
Smith.
with his name.
Yeah, remember, Will is paid like a motherfucker. I wish he would come in here and put hands on me. I'm going to fall out on the floor and everything else.
No, you not. Because if you sue him, I'm talk so bad about you.
And now you can talk to me at my house in Beverly Hills somewhere.
This nigga still is damn
You can talk to me at the bank when I'm taking out 10, 15 grand.
And this is the Gangster Chronicles.
That nigga said, I'm taking out.
This is the Gangster
I'm taking
Chronicles.
out me 15, 20 grand from
shopping.
your ass.
Taking out 20 to go shopping.
Your ass
He go
a damn
5 for you, my
fool.
nigga. We just hit this nigga for about 30 million.
I ain't spending that kind of money.
Shit, I am. That nigga will come
How
here.
you talking bad about this nigga? Talk about he can't take your
I'm
shit
not
off.
talking bad. His wife did this shit to him. Not
You
me.
wasn't call a nigga a bitch ass nigga. You called him
I
a
ain't calling
sucker.
no bitch ass
What
nigga.
you just
I said
say?
she treating Will like a sucker.
You said he going out like a sucker.
Yeah, he was going out like a sucker. Would you let your bro sit up here and talk on TV about some other nigga the whole time?
Well, you can't really stop nobody from talking.
Yeah, well, I mean, what are you supposed? I mean, what are you supposed to really do about that?
would
Because
you
you
do if
already
your wife
know,
said that?
you as a man
You
get,
talking about some other nigga?
you as a man gonna get the bad rap.
Talking about some other nigga, some dead nigga?
Would you comb her hair?
She ain't got no
I don't
hair
know.
to
I ain't the comb hearing type of nigga, dog. But she, you know what? It might be a little bit. It might be a little something happening.
What's a little something?
Now, I wouldn't be combing no hair though. But you know, motherfucker might be outside.
You gonna go through the Will Smith
Be
treatment.
like, bitch, don't use my
Motherfucker might be
clippers
outside.
again either. You know, they
Motherfucker
got
might be outside.
You ain't gonna comb your wife hair for that shit?
Comb your wife's hair?
Yeah, I comb that bitch hair. She got at me. Yeah.
Yeah, dog, it might be going down, though. I ain't
This
no,
nigga
I ain't no nigga the type to hit no broad, but man, you know, she might be outside for a little bit. Go let that nigga pay these motherfucking bills. Go let that nigga take care of your ass.
This is Gangster Chronicles.
Go let that nigga take care of your ass. I wouldn't be in the house getting
what
talked
you
about
mean,
like
my
that.
nigga?
EP, would you go for that shit?
I ain't going for it at all.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't going for that shit sitting up here talking
You
about
just
some
said you ain't gonna do nothing. What you gonna do? You gonna launch your own
I said
tirade?
she'd be outside like a motherfucker.
My nigga said she'll be outside.
Outside like
What you
that,
gonna do?
clothes coming at her and
Yeah,
shit.
this nigga
How y'all
said-
say-
You gonna
how y'all
key her
say
car?
niggas was, how y'all say Pops was throwing dresser drawers outside and shit?
Yeah.
Get outside. Get the fuck on.
You gonna key her car?
I ain't keying no motherfucker.
Nigga said.
I ain't doing
You
no
gonna
shit like
you
that.
gonna put
She-
sugar in the gas
You
tank?
definitely letting this nigga take care of her ass, though.
I'll never
She be
forget
sitting
that
down there
shit.
by that nigga's tombstone. She be laying by that nigga's tombstone.
You ain't gonna do
carry
shit,
her
big
outside.
bro.
You gonna carry her outside like a wrestler too, huh, nigga? Just
No, toss back by the pants.
You ain't gonna do shit.
I mean, but she done broke out and said, nigga, we wasn't even fucking. So she,
Well, you know,
nigga, we
we
wasn't
already
even
talked
fucking
about her,
around.
man. You know, she already done fucked the,
we wasn't together.
She done already fucked her son's friend.
She said we wasn't together, nigga.
That ain't the motherfucking excuse. This certain shit.
We
is a
wasn't
violation.
together, nigga.
It's certain shit. That
We
if she
wasn't
fucked a
together.
strange
How
nigga-
is it a violation if they not together?
If she fucked a strange nigga,
He knew.
man, you know what? You know how them niggas get down anyway, though, right?
Walking her down now,
No, how do they get down?
right?
You know how them niggas get down anyway, right?
No, I don't know how they get down.
Well, see, this is what I heard. Now I don't really like talking about. I don't really like talking about Will like this.
friend.
But you know they talk about dude like,
Yeah.
and you know she do her motherfucking.
Still,
This nigga, man.
this nigga finna come fuck you. Will you better whoop cuz ass and I'm gonna beat y'all head up. Why would you say this man on TV is
Don't
like
get
that?
Will fucked up. Don't get Will fucked up. I
Gangsta
ain't Chris Rock.
Chronicles.
Hey,
This
Will
is
line your
Gangsta
ass up.
Chronicles.
Will, you and Will about the same height.
Fuck around, get his ass choked out in this motherfucker.
Nigga did play Muhammad Ali, nigga.
And it's broad to be talking about me next. Talk about damn, still whooped his ass. Damn, magnetism.
Your ass a damn fool.
This nigga ain't
No,
right,
but
man.
In all seriousness,
That
no.
one rap line he said was man, a nigga was gay. When he what was it? LL line.
I don't
Oh,
know.
we ain't talking about that on the show, dog.
No, he said there was a line.
Yeah, who had?
LL said you said that means if niggas say that, that's some bullshit.
Oh, it's
And he was saying Will Smith, that's a Will Smith line.
We don't talk about the gay community on this show, bro.
Nigga, you just said you just talked about Will Smith and said he was gay.
I take a muscle bound man and put his
Face in the sand. He talk about. Put
No, he
his
not.
Face. He said, "I take a muscle bound man and put his face in the sand."
What that mean? What do that mean?
I'm lost right now.
But I love LL. We ain't talking about LL now. We talking about Will Smith's wife that's cutting up and being in violation.
Listen, they ain't been together 7 years. Let it go. Why we even talk about this bitch?
What? No, nigga.
Bitch ain't been in a movie in 30 years.
That's why she talking about.
I said, because first of all,
That's the only reason.
it's the opportunity. You feel me? You know, the Keefe D thing happened. It opened the door for, you know, whatever. And now this is
going to jail.
This is her way of grabbing
What
onto
y'all
that.
talking about? Y'all in denial.
They know what they doing with this market.
It was a whole marketing plan.
They know what they doing with this marketing, man. And man, she
sure.
killing them, man.
She's on all the shows. She's on all the talk shows. She's on all the podcasts. I mean, she's getting negative press, but it's still
say
press.
Nothing about that bitch.
It's to the fact that shit, we even speaking on it right now.
K-Boy wrote a song too. It's called "Letter to Jada."
You feel me?
That motherfucker kind of hard too. Yeah. You know the thing is, man, Jada to me is going out. She kind of fucking up her legacy a little bit.
Taking on the record?
Huh?
Whose side is K-Boy taking on the record?
We cussing her out. I think he explaining she embarrassing.
She was embarrassing. She embarrassing Will like a motherfucker. I feel sorry for the homie.
Embarrassing Pac too?
But Pac don't. How does he gonna be embarrassed? He don't give a fuck.
Nigga dead as a
Nigga that ain't
motherfucker.
here.
He don't already got the pussy.
They got out
His spirit, his soul.
Tupac must die.
Man, let me ask you this though. One thing she is pulling off. I ain't never seen a bald head motherfucker with blonde hair.
Why is we talking about this bitch? This bitch 60.
Cause she don't got alopecia like that, right?
I just think she gets a bald head.
She don't have alopecia like
Nigga
that.
just slapped the nigga to talking about his bitch. Why is we talking about this
saying,
nigga
man.
You
bitch?
worried about Will coming to put tips on you?
We both know that I ain't gonna worry with that. But I'm saying, why is we dedicating any minute about this bitch?
Man, I ain't go. You know what? We ain't got to talk about it no more. But it's crazy though, dog. She said Pac wanted to marry her now.
That could be true. He could have wanted to marry her. He didn't know better.
She'd have been dragging his ass right now like she doing Will. Will probably like, man, what the fuck did I get myself into?
Yeah,
I don't
did my
think-
research on it. So.
I don't think Will really give a fuck, to be honest.
Will probably don't. Will probably, you know what?
Will probably fucking all kind of bitches, like getting over it.
He for sure doing that.
And they probably got a plan. I really believe these people be having plans to come together and make
what
friends.
they is, I think they got an open relationship anyway.
Why do you always think this crazy shit?
Because it's a lot of shit I know, my nigga. I'm just ain't speaking on a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit I know.
You was there?
Steele is one of them conspiracy theorist motherfuckers.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He digs into all kind of
Truth, dog.
conspiracies
They do some
of
dog.
shit.
It's like I heard, huh? Hell yeah, I heard them niggas playing with each
He
other.
said the Hollywood party.
You
How
know,
you heard about these parties? You ever been to one?
Man, I don't seen some shit, dog.
he done been to Hollywood party. He's been to Hollywood.
let you in the
party.
party?
Hell yeah.
He was
You
hot.
gotta
He
remember
was-
when I was working for Minor Music, I was always up in Hollywood Hills.
He's been to a few weird engagements.
Man, talking to the thing.
Why you go to the party though?
Because I was there, my nigga. I was just
He
there.
said because I was. He said because I was there.
I was
Nigga.
just there, my nigga.
I ain't never got invited to them parties.
I ain't exactly get. You know, I was working. I was a motherfucking working for a major publisher.
You was working.
I was up there working, and I saw some weird ass shit, dog.
How many of them you went to? Because you said parties, plural.
Man, I've been about 5 or 6 of them motherfuckers.
Niggas is getting rear end and you just keep going
No,
back.
it wasn't no. I ain't seen no shit like that. No shit, but they do have certain
loud than
levels.
the motherfucker.
They have certain levels to them motherfuckers, right?
So you was at the low level?
No, I was just in the regular level with the general population. But when you go to the bathroom or something, and you see niggas back there passing the little trays and shit, niggas back there doing all the sniffing and all that shit, and bras get the what about titties running out. I don't seen some crazy.
With titties up?
Hell yeah, be a
I've never been involved.
Sound like my kind of party. What?
Yeah, I've never
but
been
then
involved
it's
in that
weird-
type of
then it's
Hollywood.
weird shit that happened. Then there's weird shit that wind up.
Yeah, you've experienced that other side.
must have really
of
trusted you.
Hollywood that a lot of motherfuckers ain't.
It ain't like no
experienced.
them just regular motherfuckers, dog.
He was in the Jamie Kennedy movie.
They get to sniffing that blow and get to doing all kind of crazy shit.
What kind of
Tell you,
crazy shit?
Niggas take that ecstasy, get to crying and shit, and shedding tears and all kind of shit. The shirts get to coming off.
Did you console them as they were
I
crying?
ain't console shit. Niggas ran up on me, he got fired on.
So you just in that party with all this gay shit going on? Ain't
Man,
nothing.
I
else?
didn't say nothing about no. See, look, we love the homosexual community on this show.
What that mean? That don't mean you. That don't mean you ain't got
We
it.
don't talk about them motherfuckers on here.
Them
Them niggas is
motherfuckers.
canceling niggas.
Oh yeah, no, they will. Yeah, you already know they
We
got.
don't talk about. We don't
they
talk
got-
about them.
Oh,
They got.
wait a minute. Wait the fuck up. So, wait.
Talk to this thing. Talk to the thing.
So what you saying they like, what you mean you gonna get canceled by them?
Man, them motherfuckers don't be bullshitting. You see the shit they get on with, they have.
We look like we give a fuck about all that cancel shit.
Y'all don't give a fuck. I need my little podcast.
He said,
I need mine. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. I
Niggas will
need
be
my
at your
shit.
door
Hold
with
up, hold
picket
up.
signs in a minute.
How bad do you need it?
I ain't gonna do no bullshit, but I ain't about to sit up here and cause no shit with them niggas. I'm not fucking with them people like that. They can do
How bad do you need it?
as long as they can do what they can do what they want
Bad
to.
enough.
How bad do you need
You gonna go sit on their couch?
Still, how bad do you need it?
You gonna go sit on their couch?
Man, I'm not sitting on no motherfucking couch, but I'm not gonna talk about
What
what
if,
that's their motherfucking business.
what if they wanted to share a glass of milk with you?
Man,
Have a meeting.
He said a glass of milk.
There ain't no couches get set on, ain't none of that shit getting set on.
Hey, the
Motherfuckers
funniest
do what
shit.
they want
You know,
to.
some cookies.
Hey, the funniest shit, like, you know, we don't really give a fuck. That's the one thing I love about the Giants. I love about E. We don't give a fuck. We make fun of everybody. It's equal opportunity jokes. I don't give a fuck if you taking dick and you a man. You getting these jokes. Nobody's exempt from the jokes.
On the Gangster Chronicles, them motherfuckers is exempt from them jokes.
Man,
I
fuck
be
that.
going home cutting all this shit up tonight.
That's
Taking
what
all them words out.
So piece it together. But ain't nobody exempt from the jokes,
Taking
man.
all them words out. Eiht go call me after the
Ain't
show.
what words?
You know, Eiht go say, hey, cuz, you know, them niggas was on there going a little too hard. You might want to edit, Sad Brian, edit some of that shit out.
Not A-Wax. He ain't gonna say
I ain't
that.
saying shit. I
Yeah,
don't.
because
I
you
don't
know
speak
we don't even
on
talk
them.
like that. What did we say that's that
We haven't
bad?
actually really said no words
Yeah,
that you
what
can't
words?
say. We actually use the proper
And we'll say
terminology.
them words, but that ain't a part of the joke.
Right.
Yeah, but anyway, dog, I think they got some other shit going on in their relationship.
I don't think so. I think they was together, cuz, and it just didn't work out. Then they just
Man, the
did their own
thing
thing.
is, she fucked the little young nigga's homeboy.
He's still on.
That's it. Why is we still talking about this bitch?
He
This didn't turn to the view, cuz.
Yeah,
on Jada.
Gangsta Chronicle
He
View.
on Jada fade at this point.
You really heard about Jada.
No, I ain't.
You wanted her?
Fuck. No, I ain't want her, man.
You fuck with Prime Jada before you got married?
Man, what happened to her hair?
She cut it off. She's a fine bitch anyway. She all right? Can you say
I can't
bitch?
fuck with no peanut head bros, though, man.
Can I say bitch on Gangsta Chronicles?
Peanut head, bro.
She all right. I'll grab that bitch head and tear her ass up.
Bro,
Old
peanut
school
head.
nigga,
I'll
peanut head.
tear the
ass.
lining out that little.
Peanut head ass up.
That shit with that blonde shit in there.
Yeah, but we don't, man. We have fun, man. We don't really care. We joke about everybody.
it's all
but back to Keefe, I told you that this nigga was going to jail, dog. You can't sit on TV and talk about murdering a nigga all the time,
Man, that's not why he went to
Shit
jail,
happened.
man. But
Think
it's
he gonna
all
get some
good.
real time?
I'm gonna tell you what they did. I'm gonna tell you what they did, my nigga, to this nigga. They got just enough calls to go up in this nigga's house and leave a wire up in that motherfucker. And he was up in there talking about that shit, and bingo, they caught his ass, popped her.
I don't know. I feel bad for Keith, dog.
I know I don't want to see no nigga go to jail, but dog, he was talking like he didn't give a fuck. Greg Caden had that nigga, and you know the thing is, I think he violated his proffer agreement when he kept talking about the shit.
Well, the profit would be a federal versus Nevada. So Nevada still got a right to kind of get on it, but I mean, whatever.
That's what I
Them
said.
motherfuckers
Because you hear talking, that ain't got shit to do about what they do in a state over. That's where the crime happened.
Yeah.
So you can come here and tell Greg every fucking thing. It don't mean a damn thing when it comes to the state of Nevada.
We just got to pray for the nigga, man. It's a tough out, you know what I mean? And whatever God got in plan is what God got in plan. So I hope the best for the brother. He, you know, he's 60.
Yeah, because he kind of sick too, man. You know, and that would be fucked up for him to spend his last
Yeah, you
little
could
years.
tell. Yeah, you could tell like he probably dealing with some things and all that, and then they just caught him at a vulnerable time, and everybody taking advantage of it, and he probably looked at it as an opportunity to get something out of it. You know what I'm saying? And then shit, the universe is doing its thing.
Yeah, he kind of wrote a book about that shit, dog. I read y'all read his book.
OJ did it first.
Nah, I never read his book.
Yeah,
OJ book wrote his
You know
book.
what's so cold, dog?
OJ
I'ma
wrote a
tell you.
book, said if I did it.
Reggie Wright's such a cold nigga, man, because he had I don't know how he got a copy of the shit. He sent me a copy of the book when the nigga was about to put his book out.
You read the whole thing?
Shit was interesting as a motherfucker. Yeah, I read the shit. It was interesting.
I just pray for him because it's all right with me, man. He really,
He wasn't no, you know, he came out of Hunter Bryant. He came up to the mansion a couple times, didn't he? He was
Cuz
up
was
there.
all right, man. Cuz
I
was
didn't
a
want
rich
to interview
nigga,
him
man.
about that shit, though. I didn't want to talk about it, dog. I thought he was going to look, and I told him, I said, my nigga, why you keep talking on TV about this shit? You not worried about them people coming to snatch your ass up? He said, they can't do shit to me. I didn't pull the motherfucking trigger. I think he's a patsy in all this shit, to be honest with you.
God damn it. Eiht just said you a conspiracy theorist. How is he a patsy?
He didn't pull the trigger.
Nigga, it's a felony murder. Nigga, if me and you go lay somebody down,
Goddamn
cuz
right.
everybody
you
go to
coming
prison for murder.
You coming right along
It don't
with
work
me.
that way. It don't matter
You could be
who pulled the
sitting in the
trigger.
back of
You
the
didn't have
car
to do
talking about,
nothing.
nigga, I was drinking a 7-Up and didn't know shit.
And you
all
could've
I
been
heard,
true.
all I heard was pop, pop, and nigga, I'm sitting in the back seat.
Jail.
You know something? You going right along.
years
unless you jumped out the car right there and ran to the police station and said, hey, this nigga just killed a motherfucker. And I ain't know nothing. That's the only way you, but if you sit there in the back seat and you just ride along with a nigga, you going down for murder too. You ain't got to pull the trigger. You ain't got to give a nigga a bullet, a shell, or nothing. All you got to do is be sitting in the car with me when I bust on a motherfucker.
This shit is
That's
cold.
it.
But you know one thing that Greg Caden told me that was very interesting about that whole shit? I asked him a couple questions. I ain't gonna go into what I asked him. He said the only nigga that didn't snitch over there was Chud. He said he's the only one that didn't say nothing about nothing.
Shout out to Chud.
They didn't say nothing about nothing, dog. That means everybody else was, you know.
I mean, because sometimes niggas street code. Niggas be thinking street shit is a fabrication, but some niggas, I don't need to tell a nigga. I'm gonna go send some niggas to get them niggas. I mean, I got the power to do it. I've been doing it. You get me? Like, it's no secret. So why am I gonna testify against a nigga?
You know what I think all this shit is the result from, to be real with you? I think when you put that Tupac Must Die out, I don't know why niggas thought that was such a revelation when you released that video.
I mean, you know what's funny? I just was telling and joking with them niggas. I'm like, man, if they ever played that, I'd quit rapping. That shit would break my heart. But really, even when I took it to him and I showed it to him, and, you know, I asked him before I put it out, I ain't just do it because, you know, it's a situation that the homie Freaky Dre, rest in peace. The homie Freaky Dre, rest in peace, right? Lane, rest in peace. T died. So Keefe was the only person to talk to when he had been talking about it. So it didn't seem as crazy. But now I kind of look and I'll be like, damn. You know what's funny? I'm just in a weird place. Like, just how we come up, I don't know if justice, like I can't see regular justice no more like that. Because we got our own set of rules that we play by. So whatever God got in store for Keefe, you know what I mean? I just pray he survive whatever is going on, you know what I mean? Because he wasn't a bad dude. Like, I get it, the world could talk shit, but dude always been solid. He always did right by me or by people I knew.
He ain't never done nothing wrong to me either. He was actually a cool nigga.
Yeah, so I look on the internet and I see certain niggas celebrating it, you know what I mean? If that's your thing, that's your thing.
But I don't know how you celebrate another nigga going in jail. You gotta be the worst kind of foul, though, just to be.
The fans and shit. You know what I mean?
You know what?
And then you go, and then
I'm not talking about fans.
Well, you know, you got those Pac affiliates. You know, that was my boy. That was my dude. That was, you know.
I even get them feeling like, my point is how we came up, dog. Like, if a nigga did something to my boy, I don't want him to go to jail because I need him to be around so I can get to him. So, you know, however people see it, if some people feel justice, that's their sense of justice, and whatever happened is how it happened. You know what I mean? But again, like, it's just a tough situation for Keefe, you know what I'm saying? Because he had a real point, like, he's 60, you know what I mean? He's sick. And, you know, that's how the law system works. So,
and they waited to all this time, my nigga. They waited a long ass time to come and snatch that man up. You know, it seemed like if they was gonna do something, it would have been done a long time ago.
Whatever.
Yeah, man, it ain't no
I
time.
think for the fact that people wouldn't let it die is just what just kept the shit going.
And Nevada could have been embarrassed.
You know, it was just like motherfuckers just could not let it alone. You know what I'm saying? Usually, typically, you know what I'm saying, when it's a death or something like that, when it comes to the neighborhood or some shit like that, we trying to handle shit in a different manner. You know what I'm saying? It just seemed because of Tupac and his popularity, and you know what I'm saying, because even though we got the Biggie murder and shit, it just was like niggas would not let it go. I don't know if it was LA in the streets or the neighborhoods or whatever, and because a lot of niggas knew actually what happened, motherfuckers just wanted to keep speaking on it and keep bringing it up, and it's like let the nigga, you know what I'm saying? Everybody had their opinions about it, but niggas like, you want to go on fucking podcasts and start speaking about, you know, and who was in the car, and
definitely some crazy
it's shit that's unheard of. Like, you wouldn't do.
It's crazy, you're right, because I was thinking about it like only we knew.
Yeah.
And then, like, even what empowered me to make this song is it was like everybody was talking about it publicly, and I'm like, that's like the first time I think I ever saw that happen. Mm-hmm. Where, like, outside of like what happened with Trayvon Martin, where we all know who killed him. I mean, we don't really ever, Like even OJ, it's a question. Like you like, yeah, he might have killed this lady, but you're not sure. Like Trayvon Martin, like how we know Zimmerman killed him. He sold the gun and all that, right? And it's funny, right? So you see all that. He done sold the gun. He be doing interviews and all that, and nobody is, again, it's one of them things. It ain't never been nothing like this. So I think it's one of those tough. I still don't know who killed Biggie. I hear all these rumors. I done heard about 3 names. And
exactly.
I'm like,
It definitely
that's how
ain't
I know
no
it's
precedent.
professional.
It ain't definitely no precedent been set. But I'm gonna tell you though, the homie, I talked to a cat named Gene Deal that was a security guard. He was actually in the car with
Man,
Biggie.
I don't listen. Shout out to Gene, because I love his stories. But Gene, hate Puff, nigga, like I hate hoe ass niggas. Gene hate Puff, nigga.
Puff. He can't stand
Gene
him.
hate Puff. Like skinny people, like nigga weight conscious, like vegans hate meat.
Well, Gene really feel like, cause Gene was cool with Big, and he said he really feel like Big shouldn't have been out here in the midst of all that shit. He really feel like why the fuck you make that nigga come out
Fuck
here?
all that shit Gene talking about. Shout out to Gene, cause I ain't dissing you. But at this point, cause you need to square with Puff, bro. Why the fuck is every interview you hate this nigga, you got something to say? You ain't squabble cuz or nothing? You just go on every podcast talking bad about cuz? That's just weird.
Well, I don't think Gene necessarily do it like that. I think
Yeah, he do.
just tell his truth.
No, he don't. Cuz get on the podcast, and every time I find out something new, Puffy was sucking this nigga dick, or Puffy paid for this, or Puffy did that. If you hate this nigga that bad, why is this nigga still living? This nigga hate Puff, nigga, like Christians hate Satan.
You know what, bro? I'm gonna tell you something though. We live in this really pretentious era, man, where people can go online and say any fucking thing they feel like to come in their mind. Shit that you remember back in the day, your words had repercussions to certain shit. Like if I say something about you, I'm gonna have to see you eventually, and ain't gonna be on no line. This shit right here, you would have a nigga talk about he did this and that to you. You see the nigga, he's scurrying off and shit. You like, what the fuck is this?
But how do you? Again, I love Gene Deal's stories. Like I'm a huge fan of the Bad Boy era, just like the Death Row era. We grew up kind of checking all that shit out, everything. But I don't get that. Like I'd be like, this nigga, everything hate Puff. Like, nigga, Puff couldn't have been that bad. You around him all this time. You ain't did nothing to the nigga. I couldn't take him serious as a person outside of entertainment.
And then they probably pay, niggas is doing interviews and getting paid to do interviews now. So people probably like, man, come tell some of that Puffy shit and we'll pay you $2. And niggas like, shit, I could go get $2.
That's
and
who
do this.
really need to be worried. That nigga Puff, that nigga somewhere
That's
shaking
probably
like a
going
crap
on.
game.
But you know what though? Man, I'm gonna tell you this though, and it's the thing right here, and don't trip. Puff's ass could fuck around and get locked up behind this shit. You didn't think they would come get Keefe? He got applause. It's quite possible, dog, because from what I heard, dog, the Von Zip cat, Puff put $1 million up for some shit, and Von Zip collected on some money that, never got to old boy in them, you know what I'm saying?
I don't believe that. Southside's had way too...
Man, I heard this from your boy's mouth.
I think they lying.
I don't think Keefe would lie, dog.
All them niggas lying.
I don't think Keefe would lie, dog.
Yeah.
Keefe saying that nigga Puff.
So he just let Puff owe him $1 million.
He will lie.
He just let Puff owe him $1 million.
You know what, bro? I don't think he lying, dog. I think that what
Could a
happened.
nigga owe you $1 million?
Damn.
Could a nigga owe you $1 million?
Man, if you were broke, if you can't get to him, I don't think a nigga can just go take some money from Puff.
Keefe wasn't broke. Keefe, them niggas was at a Mike Tyson fight. Them niggas had some money, Keefe.
Well, what happened was...
Hold up, listen. I hate to tell you, this way past, but them niggas had money.
Oh, I know them
niggas
ballin'.
over there in that community
They had bread.
had some coin.
They had bread, but this
All
is what
them
happened,
niggas-
though. It's not that Puff didn't pay the debt, it's that the Von Zip nigga took the money and bought a club or
Nigga,
some
you gonna
shit.
pay both of us, nigga. If I did something, nigga, and you owe me $1 million, I don't give a fuck who accidentally got it, nigga. If you told me you was gonna give me $1 million, nigga, and I don't give a fuck if you passed it to Joey, nigga, now you gotta give me my $1 million. So
You
you
the one
better
that
get
got
your
your
money on
money,
Joey. Hell fucking yeah.
If my mentality was like that and I was still on some street shit, yeah, you're not gonna owe me no $1 million.
You suing him at this point. This version of Eiht got an attorney.
Yeah, it's gonna be like I'm not finna go pop a nigga on some word of mouth.
I feel y'all. He definitely wouldn't have been able to just roll around out there.
Nigga, I got to. You got to give me you got to give me a deposit or something, nigga. Where that wire transfer at? You know, like a professional, hitman. I'm gonna be like, I need half now sent to the Swiss account, and then the other half upon delivery.
96.
No niggas finna go do a job on just consignment.
Yeah, that don't make
nigga, take care of that, and then I'ma slide y'all. Nigga, please. Nigga, I got to get something.
We in the internet area.
Nigga, I got to get something, nigga. Nigga, 100,000 and a couple of gold plaques or something. Shit. Give me something, nigga.
Puff, though, because I heard the divine.
I got to get 250 and a bad boy chain or something, nigga.
Still.
Give me some deposit first.
Is no way possible still a nigga gonna let a nigga owe him $1 million when he got money to go get it.
Yeah, I'm going through.
Yeah, that don't make sense.
And I'm a hood nigga.
So you got enough heart. You got enough.
Yeah, the heart nigga. I'm going to get my money.
Right, you got enough work money to be at a Mike Tyson fight with the homies. You got 4-5 niggas at the Mike Tyson fight. You got enough money to be in the room with these niggas. So you got enough heart. Say you carrying out hits. You know what I mean? Trust me, Von. If you gave
niggas was getting money, like niggas in the hoods had they niggas who had to work. Niggas had bread. Like everybody had one of them. They
had 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, niggas wasn't starving. Niggas wasn't starving.
And they was running in the Puff after. So you think Puff could owe this nigga $1 million? Nigga, it's no way possible.
Well, I don't think Puff owed nobody. I think Puff feel like he gave that money up already, and the
nigga feeling different.
The nigga Von Zip had it, and he was like,
"Yeah, all that's cool. Fuck Von Zip, nigga. Nigga, you better send me my motherfucking money. Nigga, you better go get your money back from Von Zip and give me mine now." That's how all business work. You can't pass my money. You pass $1 million to another nigga. If you gave Deuce $1 million, you better go get your money back from Deuce and give me mine now.
Though, dog. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw Puff getting laid out on some motherfucking shackles. It wouldn't surprise me, dog. There's a lot of shit going on.
I don't see it.
I don't see it.
I hope not. I hope not.
Yeah, I don't see it because like you carry out a hit after you get your ass whooped.
Now, if he has something to do with it, shit, however it goes, how it go. That's just how the legal system works. But I don't know. I don't know. Puff done got crazy over the time. Puff was like a nigga. When we was growing up, Puff was like one of them niggas, right? Puff was like a nigga that was cool about peace and all the niggas was wild around him. Puff is punching niggas out, choking niggas now. I saw him cussing a nigga out on the corner in a Joker outfit on Halloween, talking to a nigga, talking about he was gonna do this to a nigga and all that to a nigga.
And he out here doing all that, man. It's kind of like I
don't know about out here doing that.
No, this nigga's in L.A.
No, he over there.
No, listen.
Yeah, that's over there doing that.
Oh, yeah, he in Hollywood.
That's over there.
Not over here doing that.
I got you because
he do that to any nigga from any of this shit right here. He for sure would have been
on Manchester and Normandy at the Louisiana trip.
Nigga, this is my chicken.
Because you know what's funny, dog? This nigga was in the motherfucking golf cart, got pulled over by a police officer and was like, I'm the king of L.A. The way he said it, I said, damn, Puff just talking big shit now.
Well, niggas know that'll go viral too, man. This shit is different now, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody really give a fuck.
Did you squabble Puff?
Yeah, man, it's niggas who ain't Puff who feel like they the king of L.A. and they ain't got half the money. It's just money makes niggas feel. Some niggas feel invincible, man. That's just it. Some niggas know how to stay grounded, but a lot of niggas who. Nigga, I got $100 million. I'm the president. Niggas talk what they talk and walk how they want to. You know what I'm saying? When you could pay for private security and niggas with badges and all of that, you know, a lot of shit is untouchable. Niggas don't fear shit when it comes to money.
So could Puff talk to you like that on the corner and be like, yeah, Steele, you keep playing, nigga, I'm a blah, blah, nigga, I'm gonna do this to you, nigga.
Puff would get fired on. Puff would get stolen on. And that's you know what, man, my thing is this. We up at the Coin Academy. Shout out to my niggas at the Coin Academy.
Shout out to Butter Law.
You know what I'm saying? All my niggas, man. But they got a boxing ring outside, right? I said a few weeks ago, all these podcasters that got problems, they got Friday Night Fades going on the people where niggas can actually chunk them. Ain't nobody responded, dog. Ain't nobody out here done got stole on, dog. To me, Charleston White is the G-est nigga in the game now because he punking niggas Niggas is seeing him. He telling niggas, shut the fuck up, shake your bitch ass.
Stop doing that. Don't do that.
Shake your bitch
Don't
ass.
do that. Don't do that.
Man,
So who the fuck are you today? What the fuck
No,
is up with
listen
this
to what
nigga,
I'm
eh?
saying.
He ain't
G,
punk
hear me
nobody,
out.
man.
Like, hear me out. What I'm saying is, all of these niggas is tough on the internet, right? But when it comes to the outside shit, ain't nobody fighting. Ain't nobody got touched up on, dog.
They not outside with each other to do that.
Yeah, niggas.
They just on the internet.
Ain't
just
nobody got
Charleston
touched
White
up
like
on.
Yeah.
You know why?
Where are any of these people at?
Because this is like I said. Nowadays, social media and the internet has become this tool to where motherfuckers can use it to the advantage of being a negative motherfucker. But what are you really gonna do? Just like a nigga I said about the Crip Mac nigga. Oh, he's going around with all this Crip shit and Crip. Somebody gonna touch him. I said, who? Who's gonna do it? Because the nigga's like a fucking, he's an internet select. It's not even about the real hood shit. Real niggas feel like the nigga's like not even worthy of my time, because what is that gonna do for us? It's not gonna get us no brownie points. You get me? A real B-dog is like, what am I gonna do? Smoke this nigga, fight a nigga for what?
I think
Oh,
most
you beat
people
up. Oh, you beat up Crip Mac. Oh, you know it wasn't even you. The internet makes motherfucking shit. It's just like, I can get on this motherfucker and go fuck this motherfucker, fuck that and fuck that and fuck that. But my imagery now was out there for the world. Everybody know me. Who's gonna walk up in public and do something to me before I go, police, you get me? That's why motherfuckers won't do anything.
I just don't think these niggas be where niggas is at.
It ain't about being,
Because if
really,
you socialize in this, okay.
I'm gonna go to where the niggas at, and I'm gonna get live on the internet, and I'm gonna start talking shit to the niggas and go, police, where are you? I'm right here with the niggas. I dare y'all to do something.
I don't even
see these niggas right here.
Yeah, but
do something.
Yeah, but
do something.
I don't think niggas gonna
leave.
do that though.
Yeah, they not gonna.
They're not gonna do anything.
No.
I don't think the niggas gonna do that with the camera.
Like C-Mac right is different, right? Like Mac is different. But like Mac is not finna be where a lot of Hoovers are. Right? So gangbang right changed. Like when y'all first came up doing y'all thing, like, right, you was socialized at certain functions with other niggas. Now we looking at niggas that are just, most of these niggas, I keep telling them they're like bloggers. They're not like, they're gang members because they were from a gang, but now they living their life and they making content. It's different when you had to go socialize amongst other gang members. So when you say like Charleston, like it's different. Charleston is saying a lot of shit. He say some shit that's right, but a lot of bullshit as well, right? But he also ain't finna go post up where no nigga is at. He just not. Yeah, if you walking through the airport and you see some nigga and some niggas a hoe ass, most of the time he be hoe ass niggas even talking to him. If a nigga reach across the room like, yeah, nigga, I don't like what you said about Nip, that ain't gonna be nothing no nigga that fuck with Nip is gonna say. Now, if you just a fan that like Nip and you just wanted to be on your camera, like the other day, who was a nigga? The Gunner walking through the mall, cuz it's a nigga on his phone on live, like, yeah, this rat ass nigga. And the bodyguard that's with Gunner says, nigga, what you say it again. And nigga was like, I can say what I want. You heard what I said, I'm on my live. Yeah, the bodyguard not finna do nothing because he done already marked you out, right?
Exactly.
But that don't mean Gunner finna step where we at. He not finna be where he gonna conduct his daily life like he should, right? He gonna go to the mall, get his clothes, go do his concerts, go to his radio shows. He ain't finna post up where it's at. Because at that time, you could be accountable. See, it's different when you popping shit and you not to be held accountable.
See, he really never, the whole shit with Gunner, man.
Ain't no whole shit he told.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The whole shit with him, right? His bodyguard, what you say? The nigga says, I'm on the live. That's almost like some snitching shit right there. Like, y'all see this nigga about to...
You know I'm on my live, and if you do... Yeah, it's like...
Yeah, if you do something to me, I'm in trouble.
Like,
but if you think if you in the hood of Atlanta and you gonna say you on your live, you getting your ass beat right now on your live. Now it's different for that bodyguard, that man with that job to say that. And it's also a weird ass nigga, but we've been talking about this. I noticed you've been saying the same thing. It's way too many niggas talking about niggas is snitching. Like, it's one thing for us to say who told and who didn't. It's another thing when niggas to antagonize a snitch by talking. See, that's not how it worked. Like, snitching didn't mean you got killed in the hood at one time. Like, it meant you wouldn't be around here because everybody was gonna beat your ass up. 1, 2, you'd be shamed. You'd be like, I don't want to come around because I already gave up the street life. I went out like a sucker. Now niggas don't have shame, so they showing up. As far as the rap shit go with niggas telling, cuz it's niggas telling because they talking to a bunch of people who don't care about snitching.
At all.
A regular person don't care, man, the song jam or not. And I'm not mad at them. So it's a weird space when we keep we're trying to shame rappers by saying he told. I won't listen to Gunna because I know he's not a man. He's not an accountable grown-up. You know, he took advantage of the situation and told when it got tough. It's not about, is he some kind of street thing? He just not an honorable man.
Yeah, because he damn sure was claiming all kind of shit before that time started getting passed down.
Yeah, and then now he got there, and when it was time to be accountable for such conversations, and he could have probably took a deal and did it like a trooper.
He didn't want to do that.
He went out like a sucker. It's not about the snitch part. It's about that ain't no man.
No, it ain't a man. You know what, G? I was thinking the other day, man. Me and you been fucking with each other for damn near 20 years, dog.
Right at.
Like through a whole bunch of shit. Like I done been through some shit with this nigga. Like some real, like on all levels of shit, you know what I mean? Right. Some shit we can talk about, some shit we can't.
Right.
But I think when niggas got a certain mentality, man, he's a real man. Like, you know what I'm saying? He handles shit like a man. I handle my shit like a man. Everybody in this room, we all men, right? I think the problem is a lot of these niggas not men today, dog, because me, I'm not gonna go online. If I got a problem with EP, I'm not gonna go on internet and talk all crazy to EP. I'm gonna call him like a man and say, EP, this what's going on. I got an issue with you. Either we can resolve this shit or we can't. Niggas will have an issue with you and to see you won't say nothing to you but to go online and say something. Like a nigga sent me a spoof text the other night, right? And it was the weirdest shit ever. It didn't even get me mad, really, because it was just the biggest whole shit in the world. He said, why you fucking with such and such? That's your lane. And I was like, who is this? That bitch is lame. Cancel. And that was all it said. And so I call the number back, and it's like, you know, this number you reached. And I'm like, niggas don't reach the level of just wholeness is just at an all-time high.
That's what we've been saying.
That's what he's saying, that there's no shame.
These nuts is about.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't do that because you will feel that shame. Like, you know, you like, man.
Here's a prime example. You remember when the New West shit was popping, right? So when Cube was saying all that shit, I didn't make no record. You won't find one record. You was right there. There's no record without ever diss Ice Cube. It literally, when people interview, I'm like, I can't diss this nigga. I grew up listening to his music. This a Eiht, this a Snoop. That's not gonna ever happen. It would be unauthentic because I grew up listening to their music. So therefore, I don't know them enough to disrespect them, and I literally would admire them. So when I had my issue, I was gonna find everybody because I want to see what the real problem is. But that's not for no fans. That's between you and people. But that ain't everybody's mission. Everybody not really trying to solve a problem.
But everybody is doing shit for fans. I remember I was at a Mac 10 concert. I was at the Mac 10 concert. You was at the same concert. You know, we was hanging out in the back, right? I'm walking to the thing to go to the car, and some nigga, like, he tried to bump into me, but I guess, you know, nigga stronger than what he thought. He kind of stumbled a little bit, and he waited till he got to the thing.
You stronger than he thought.
Yeah, I'm stronger than he thought I was, right?
I doubt that.
No, nigga, I got.
No, I don't think he ever thought you wasn't strong.
Yeah, but the nigga almost fell over, right?
Like built like a slave.
Then what he did,
built like a slave.
I don't think you underestimated your strength.
You build like what he got, big old buck. Get that big buck up in here.
I didn't think nothing of it. I didn't take it personal. I thought, you know, maybe a nigga bumped into a nigga by accident, right? So I hear the nigga mumble something, and he say something about this podcast shit, and I turn around and say, what you say? And nigga said something and kind of ran out the thing, and I'm like, what the fuck kind of whole shit is going on right now? Nigga, you getting involved over some shit you don't know nothing about. And about to get your shit splattered, you know what I mean? For playing. I had to tell a couple of niggas.
Still, you about to make me fuck with you right quick.
Exactly.
You about to make me fuck with you right quick, nigga. You ain't never went out. You look like you one of them niggas that play when white people be in there in they suits and shit. They bring the nigga into the chains, get ready for him to fight somebody.
Ego fighter,
you get ready to fight the niggas and beat the niggas' ass.
What's the boxer from back in the day?
Dingo, that's Jack Johnson.
Jack Johnson.
Jack Johnson.
But the thing is, though, dog, I always tell niggas, man, like,
Still, I don't think nobody saw you and that has made. I think if a nigga saw you, he pretty sure it was like that nigga probably strong.
but it's like, dog, we in the era, dog, to where men are not men no more. Like a nigga send us a spoof text. You know how embarrassed I would be, dog, to send EP a fake ass text from a fake
because
nigga?
that's a nigga. Because that's a nigga that you know, and that'll be the same nigga that you see tomorrow. That'll be like, "What's up, Steele?"
And that's what I'm saying. That's scary.
Why.
And that's why I'm to the point now to where, like I tell G all the time, I don't fuck with new niggas, dog. I don't fuck with niggas. The niggas that's in this room is my people. Everybody in here I fuck with, right?
Right.
I fuck with everybody. I kill and die for every last nigga in this room. I can say that, including this nigga behind the camera, right? And you know, a few more niggas ain't here, but my circle is small because you just don't know no more, dog. It's like, we lived in a fucked up ass time, dog. And it's like this. By me being a nigga that have a daughter, dog, it's like I look at, ain't none of these niggas worthy, dog. It's like, you can't take care of my daughter, nigga, you whole ass nigga, you know? Like, niggas ain't worthy, dog. And
You also got to give credit to a lot of people that's not on the internet too. You know what I'm saying? There's so many people
we got to stop making that the whole world.
When you paying attention to this shit every day,
you
all
really
day,
think
it
that's what
becomes
it
a
is.
part of your life to the point where you forget. Like,
Yeah, definitely.
It's a whole lot of people. This nigga, it's people like my G-moms or my mom or pops.
And just
you
people
feel
from
me?
the
Or just
community.
regular people that's
you know,
like,
shout
I
out to
don't
my
know nothing
nigga, shout out
that's
to my
going
nigga
on.
Black Tone.
Yeah, one thing I respect about Eiht is Eiht act like niggas might see him. So we talk, he gonna say what he mean and mean what he say because niggas might see him. That's how I talk. So whenever I
going
say
to grocery
something,
stores.
we finna
going
go.
to local gas
goddamn
stations.
We finna
right,
be on
yeah.
the boulevard. Nigga finna be at the street races. Nigga finna be interacting with the community. So we talk that way. I'm not trying to escape it. I'm not trying to make a bunch of money to run away from it. That's just what you do as a man. You earn. But it never traumatized me. I'm the motherfucking problem. You know what I mean? And I don't mean that in a negative way because it's obviously I'm from a community. It's a ton of motherfuckers that's probably done got killed way more motherfuckers and did all kind of shit. But them niggas that's not the problem. I'm the problem in the community. So I always treat it that way. I always respected it. There's nothing to run from. We supposed to run to it. So we talk. All of us talk like we might be held accountable.
And
You know what I
people
mean?
should be held accountable for shit they say.
But they can't. That's the point. You got a lot of people talking and doing things because they not gonna be nowhere where they can be held accountable. But the problem is, eventually, they're gonna be held accountable.
Yeah, that's how you know they not authentic. It's an act to them.
And I'm
You
gonna
know what
tell
I'm
you,
saying?
I've had my heart broken like recently. You know certain niggas and you came up seeing certain niggas of a certain caliber. I ain't gonna say the nigga's name, but a nigga just did the ultimate whole shit, and I was like disappointed. I said, wow, really, they don't got to your ass too, my nigga?
But I don't know what you listen.
A lot of that gonna happen.
It's
Money. Listen, if money is everything, man, shit. You. A lot of niggas for sale. A lot of niggas.
Oh, definitely. Especially in this day and age.
And so if niggas think it's an opportunity, they gonna just take it.
And you know our mentality when it come to money, it ain't shit, because me and you don't exchange thousands of dollars with each other
Tens of
like it ain't
thousands of
shit.
dollars.
You know, a whole bunch of money and it ain't shit. Like I ain't gonna never send this nigga, like I don't send G 10,000 out the blue and he don't send me 10, 15,000 out the blue.
True.
Just like that. There ain't never been no shit, well, when you go pay me. No, that's my brother right there. If I get something in, nigga, here, you know what I mean?
Right.
Here. He ain't gotta call me and tell me he may need it or whatever, and I ain't gotta do the same with him. We just look out for each other because we a family, right? But it's like niggas now, dog, will sell you out, man. I know how Jesus felt now, my nigga. Nigga don't sold you out for a couple of shillings, dog.
For
That's
real.
why you fuck with your solid ones and you treat this game like the game it is, and then you take your ass home.
You
do
make
business.
jokes about everybody
Yeah.
and fuck everybody.
You can't let this shit get you.
You know how I always
Man,
tell
this
you,
shit
dog,
crazy.
that this motherfucker right here is the best podcast partner in the world because he understands business, right?
Sure.
It's like, dog, and you know not to bring up no old shit, right? But a nigga, when you paying for every motherfucking thing and you doing this and that, it's a business, niggas don't never think, well, you know what, maybe I should put in on this and so I'm getting this right there.
Yeah, but you can't blame them. And I always tell you this offline, like you can't blame people if they never did that. Like this man had the finances on shit. He didn't been a part of a business to where I done heard interviews where he didn't feel like he got the short end of the stick, some where he got the best end of the stick, so he do business. But he also got experience. A lot of people that you brought in this business as far as podcasting, you're the first start. And you teaching them business. This ain't your first business. You came from running a record label, taking me overseas to do concerts in different countries. And you knew how to do business before when I was just coming out of the fucking Sherm business, you taught me the record business on a global level, then nobody else know that shit. So you can't be mad at them. And that's why I always get mad at you.
Wasn't hustlers from the beginning.
Yeah, and they could have been, but this is different.
Yeah, this is different.
This is different. Entertainment is different.
And especially a lot of street aspect if niggas don't understand business. Because you can understand the dope game.
Easy.
But when it comes to, entertainment and contracts and T's and I's and you gotta wait on shit and then it might be successful today. A lot of niggas don't understand that shit.
And
a lot of niggas just know money.
Yeah, and
where's the money?
A lot of times,
that's true.
You feel me?
You have no business being upset at no nigga you did business with. Every last nigga you did business with, you helped. Y'all did good business. Y'all made history. Everyone. Me on down, including now, wherever everybody else. You didn't make history. This is a historical platform. So every nigga that helped build it, I told you can't be mad at them because you understand business. You didn't gave a lot. You didn't put in further. Everybody don't know how business works. So you gotta let it go and understand that people gonna see it how they see it. It ain't nothing personal.
Yeah, that's where niggas get shit crossed though. Yeah. Because when you tell niggas it's business, they still take it personal. Yeah. And that's what the problem is.
They've been studying liars they whole time. Yeah, niggas lying about how much money they getting and all this, and then
that's
they think
another thing.
The problem, that'd be the problem.
Yeah.
That's really the problem.
You can't make a nigga understand.
So they treating all this shit like the lottery.
Think
like,
about
oh man, nigga, I'm finna get
that TV show.
It's not gonna
he was
work.
like, Glosses, man, this is not uncommon. Glass, they didn't want to pay me no money. He like, that's not uncommon. He had history. A lot of niggas don't know how much money they making.
Yeah, I had to explain to him because he was like, nigga, they only trying to get me the
$2,600 or $3,800 for like
I said, dog, that's how
a day or two of work.
There's no money in this shit because more than likely they got a little production situation where they may be paying for the cameras and shit, but they not really getting no money. It's only one. You feel what I'm saying? Because
but you gotta understand, you know that because you've been in films, you've been in TV, you've been in records. You started a podcast company out of nowhere. I don't even know how you come up with the dumbass shit because we sitting at a fucking table and you like, man, I'm gonna start a podcast company. That's the
this
shit.
nigga would have did what I said. How many years ago was that?
Probably 6.
We'd have been so far ahead of the motherfucking game because I was talking about this shit. Chris still was in high school, dog. He was sophomore. Just started because I was still running the Paramount program. Yeah. So this is like, we talking about
16.
2016, 2015, right?
16.
I'm telling this nigga, because I know he like to talk, and he gonna say something profound. Nigga, we need to do a podcast, nigga. We need to do a pod.
And see, that's the number one mistake. People thinking I like to talk. I don't. I feel like
you have an honest opinion. That's what it is.
No,
you have an honest opinion.
Because the natural thing is I like. It's not. I just really feel like people around me should understand what I'm thinking. But what I've came to understand is okay to be misunderstood. Like, so when you come from the street, you need your pride for everything. So if people don't want to help you, you take it personal. That's what the New West was about. Niggas taking it personal because we like, damn, the niggas who we looked up to don't want to help. We bought all these niggas records. But it was more pride and ignorance. But we didn't know, so you need that in the streets. That's how you build everything. You don't need that in a business. And nobody said that. The first nigga that told me that was Dub C. He's like, man, you don't need your pride. You gotta fuck with niggas until when they ready to fuck with you. They don't owe you shit. Yeah, so a lot of niggas don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nobody tell you that. You come in this shit because everybody make you think all of us the same. They like all these niggas is Crips and gang members and shit. So you thinking like these niggas see it like you. And they don't have to. Yeah, these niggas are successful businessmen that done changed their life, and you trying to bring something that's foreign as fuck to them at this point in life. Every one of the niggas, when the New West started, them niggas have been successful for 15 years.
Yeah, them niggas had it going.
Think about that.
Mm-hmm.
50, Quick, 8, Cube, Dre, Dog, 12, 15 years of getting money. And you coming in with this brand new idea of how you don't know it worked. But if nobody sits down and tell you, you don't. So I always tell you gotta look at it different because you always knew how it worked. Even when you did come to me with the podcast shit. And you came to me with the first podcast, right? Which this is the first podcast, right? And
well, actually, you had the first motherfucking podcast.
Yeah, right, which is the Mind of Malone, right?
Mind of Malone. You had the first
but even when we start
podcast.
building Gangsta Chronicles as a podcast, right? Like, and we start casting everybody, it was perfect. But a lot of times this was a new idea and it worked great. Sometimes it just don't go to the end, you know what I mean?
And that's when I figured out that niggas will fuck up a wet dream, dog.
But it's not that.
Niggas will fuck up a wet dream, dog.
Sometimes niggas don't see your vision. That's all. And a lot of niggas who
what you got? How many seasons you got? 2, 1.5, 2
seasons of Gangsta Chronicles?
Yeah, before when it was just everybody.
Oh man, we probably on our 4th, 5th year now.
No, not now. When we had everybody together, how many episodes did we get?
How many episodes, man? Shit, we didn't even get past a fucking year, I don't think. Dog.
Okay, so that's how powerful it was. Death Row, that we consider the greatest label ever, is 4 years.
Crazy,
to put it in context, Cash Money been around now since 1998.
Yeah, they've been around a long time, dog.
2000.
So we talk about something that lasted a couple days, 4 years. Look how we talk. How could it stay?
And really only had, out them 4 years, only 2 of them was great.
Well, really, that's not true. This the fucked up part. Snoop carried that shit. And he probably the most disrespected member of the whole shit. Chronic is a Snoop album. Shout out to Doc. Doc is my low. Like, I love cuz he made the beat. Snoop on 14 and 15 of the Chronic records. Next year is Doggy Style. That's not so. 92 is a Chronic. That's a Snoop album. 14 out of 15 songs, and he wrote a lot of the shit.
Hell of a debut.
Right? 93 is Doggy Style. Right? That's his record.
And then it was so many back then. The dog.
Let me finish. 94, Murder Was the Case. Biggest record, 3 million. That's one song off Cuz album. 95 is his group, the Dog Pound. He's on 7, 8 of those records. Niggas be talking about Cuz and be jealous of Pac, and I be like,
well, you
had to be happy Pac came at this point.
That's why he the GOAT.
How long it's been on Cuz shoulders where the first record he on 15 of the record, 14, 15 of the records. The second record is his whole album. Then Murder Was a Case is his idea. He's on the cover. And then the Dog Food is Snoop Dogg and the Dog Pound. Nigga had to be happy Tupac came at a certain place. God damn, somebody could lift this shit. This shit heavy.
I think, you know what, G? I think a lot of those people that be talking, you got to remember, we was there in real time and seeing this shit, right? So a lot of niggas don't really understand Snoop Dogg's impact. And I tell niggas, no matter how you feel about this nigga is one of the greatest things to happen to hip-hop ever.
The world.
The world. And I'm going to tell you how I know. Me and Big Syke, we was in Dubai. And you know how them fancy...
Rest in peace, Syke.
Yeah, rest in peace, homie, Big Syke. You know how them luxury hotels got the dry cleaners and stuff down there? The cleaners that fucked up
Don't nobody know that.
They have fucked off. A lot of niggas don't know.
See, and that's the problem. See how you niggas knew? Yeah, I remember that.
So,
dry cleaner.
we
Who the fuck got a
downstairs-
dry cleaner in the hotel?
You know,
The luxury ones.
Motherfuckers fucked up our clothes and shit. So we down there picking up our clothes. The lady's like, oh, this is a beautiful shirt. Are you an entertainer? She knew, like, you know, the fabric and stuff like that. And I said, yeah, we out here to do a show. She said, this is beautiful. What kind of music are you? She said, you look like Barry White. Do you play bass or something like that? Right? And so I said, no, I rap,
like
right?
South Park.
So
You're black.
but we talking. So she tell me, she say, I don't know too much rap, but I know Snoop Doggy Dogg. And this woman is about 70 years old, and we in the desert, my nigga, and she know who the fuck Snoop Dogg is. That's when I said, I got this nigga is cold right
The
here.
most famous rapper ever in the world.
That nigga for sure the most famous rapper. But again, like I say, when you think about it, hip hop being street urban culture, right? If you think about Dogg, back in 1993, 94, when Cuz album came out, he goes to England to do shows, right? They don't let him in the country. They tripping on Cuz. They not letting him in. They run a whole magazine ad Cuz like, Snoop can't get in the country. This nigga is evil.
And the queen made a demand they let his ass over there.
Fuck that part, right? This is 30 years ago. Cuz this year in January, February, cuz, a nigga's on the biggest stage in the world. Crip walking with a blue bandana suit on, some chucks, cuz, chunking up chunky C's. Smoking a blunt on the side of the stage.
This nigga said he smoked a blunt in the White House, dog.
The nigga is just.
You don't even want Snoop if he ain't smoking. Like, Snoop showing up not high, that's crazy.
And to me, like.
Who want a not high Snoop?
It just, and he's still a Crip, man. Like, he's still a representation of street urban culture. He never turned it down. He never took it back. He did it his way.
You know what tripped me out about all these niggas that be hella famous, though? And that's the one thing I be explaining to Eiht, right? Because Eiht is a real quiet dude. And I be having to tell people, Eiht cool with the motherfucker, but if he don't know you, he just not go. He really don't owe you no fucking conversation. That don't mean he don't like you.
When I'm doing all happy-go-lucky, I don't even know you, nigga.
Yeah, it's like, he just don't know you, but...
I hate you, I just don't know
the
you.
thing is, Eiht, in his mind, he's a regular nigga. He like...
And I get it.
And I tell him, I say, bro, you're not a regular nigga. You're not a regular nigga. Because what happens is, these dudes meet him, and they thinking about, that's who I grew up on, and they feelings be hurt. Man, how come OG didn't talk to me? I be like, man, that nigga don't know you.
But niggas don't be thinking that way. This is the truth, bro.
Yeah, they see the superstar.
We see these, not them, we. Us, nigga, we the generation.
But yeah,
so when we look,
so they want that, and it's like,
nigga.
Nigga, I just
it ain't, and you can't be upset, right? But you looking at niggas like, these is niggas to some degree that raise you culturally outside of your household or your neighborhood. So you see them differently, and it's crazy. I felt the same way. I used to be like, damn, man. I seen Eiht the first time because I'm in Spooktown at the OG Homie Bone House. He got a studio. I'm just starting to do music. I'm still selling Sherm at this point. I go Bone Eiht there because I can't even talk to cuz. You know what I mean? This is what it be like. You know what I mean? So when you meet Dog and you meet Cube and you meet these legends, I feel bad for them, especially now, because now I've been in the business as a pro 15 years, but I feel bad for them because it's like the expectations is crazy. Like, the first time I was in the studio with Quick, cuz he was bouncing around, I'm looking at cuz like, I can't help it, cuz I'm expecting you to just be some shit. It's not fair. It's fucked up, cuz shit. What you mean?
And this is what I have to explain to people, right? I say it's like this. You walk in the store, right? You walk past the store manager. He don't know you, so he probably not gonna have a conversation with you. It ain't that he being mean. He just on his way, mission, doing what he do. And you thinking like, I'm a rapper though. He should have not. That nigga probably don't even know who the fuck you is.
It's not.
He don't know.
You feel what I'm saying? It's like, it ain't like that. And I ask him, did you go out your way to introduce yourself to him?
But then it's tough, like, cause it's not fair.
I try to not put myself on that because some niggas do. And I think because I grew up in the neighborhood, and I guess that's kind of fantasy for some niggas who claim to be, street niggas. I grew up in Spooktown. You get me? I saw nutty blocks coming through every night, shooting niggas and drive-bys, and
that beef started over Big G.
I mean, shit. I mean, I was from Trag New. I lived in Spooktown. They had beef like a motherfucker.
I remember that first started when Big G got killed at the fucking Schmoble.
So I always was on neighborhood politics type of shit. You get me? Wasn't flamboyant. Niggas didn't talk about shit. Like, nigga, it's like when we went to spots, nigga, we get out, nigga. We wasn't like, hey, what's up, nigga? We like, nigga, on guard, nigga. I was always like that, defensive, on guard. Never talk too much. I just walk in and observe shit because you had that in the neighborhood. Nigga, I was on the block every night trying to sell crack pieces with 6 other niggas. You get me? We didn't know when the Campanellas was coming through or the so-and-sos. That was just the life I lived when I grew up.
So you feel like even when I
started rapping,
so even though this life made you a star, you never.
I didn't want that role. I didn't want to be. Honestly, I didn't want to be Cube or Snoop Dogg
or MCA.
I wanted to be just, fuck it. Y'all pay me for the tapes and fuck all that fame shit.
You thought you was just gonna be one of the biggest gangster rappers of all time.
That's fair.
And it wasn't even on that. Like, it wasn't even on I was gonna be the biggest gangster rapper. I'm just another nigga from Trag New. That's how I looked at myself.
You are not just a
I just didn't look at. I'm.
You are not.
I ain't no bigger than the big neighborhood. You know, we had the neighborhood big time drug dealer.
Yes, you are.
I'm under him. You get me? I'm under the homie. Nigga, please, shit.
I feel you.
I'm coming through, nigga, dually trucks and 6 trays, but I'm still going to Trag New. I'm getting out. We hanging out the park. I'm not considering myself. I'm like. Niggas knew who our neighborhood drug dealer was. Nigga had boats in his yards and all kind of shit. Nigga, I'm feeling like that nigga.
I ain't gonna say his name.
I got records and videos.
I'm not gonna say his name, cuz you not saying his name, but you bigger than cuz.
Nigga, I'm like, nigga, to me in the hood, that nigga was like, nigga, that's the nigga.
Much love to every legend that ever came.
Niggas knew that nigga. That nigga was.
But you knew him.
Was he like Was he like a big homie to you?
He was the OG. I was a young nigga.
Okay, so
he's probably a couple of years older.
But he's off the porch and doing his thing and living that life.
That nigga, them niggas was
That's
like.
when it's dangerous.
And I'm just.
You ain't tripping.
And yeah, before I was MC8, I was just a nigga walking through the neighborhood with a couple of homies.
Yeah.
We going to the liquor store, piecing up on 40 ounces and Thunderbirds.
You bigger than every D-boy.
We hanging on Bar Clay every day, like it's
that
like
was your G homie before you was a famous rapper.
Yeah.
So you like when you grew up in the hood and you got respect.
Yeah,
But this
you keep that pack in order.
But it got to be personal, and this is what I learned.
No, well, that's what he's saying. Is personal.
But now also because he still got to be MC8 to us. Like now that don't mean MC8 is nobody outside of a nigga from Track New, but it is a nigga that got kind of a lot of some platinum gold records. You know what I'm saying? Nigga that's been in film. There's a lot to come with it, and this is the conversation I had with Snoop.
Keep a nigga grounded.
It's fair to, but it also means you don't know how everybody look at him, right?
I think he knew that part.
I don't think so.
You
didn't think
but hate comes with that too, though.
Yes, he knew
I had fans, but I didn't realize
what he meant to us in that regard.
I didn't realize the fame of it. Like, it would weird me.
Like fucking different bitches and all that.
Nah, I wasn't that, nigga. Motherfuckers will tell you I was fucking with the same bitches from high school before I got famous. I didn't go out and do that shit. I didn't go out and do that shit. I was fucking with the same motherfuckers I knew in high school.
He was living the same exact life.
Like,
you get me?
Like I didn't no more.
I didn't go out. I didn't go out and do the. I didn't go out and hunt down the models and the celebrities. Right. If I knew you when I was 15. When I was 25, that's who I was. You get me?
I trust him. I double back.
Exactly. It wasn't nigga, you can go fuck so-and-so and you can go fuck so-and-so.
You didn't do that.
Prime 8 did not know.
You just didn't give a fuck about it.
He wasn't.
I didn't go.
Boulevard.
Yeah, I didn't go do it, man.
I understand that, but I'm saying, like, nigga, you still got to be gone.
I didn't know. Even with doing the videos, going on tour, even with being in Menace and the movies and shit, at that height, I was never like, I'm finna go find me a celebrity bitch and I'm finna go fuck all of just.
Not to be with her.
No.
Oh, you didn't even fuck.
I didn't go fuck with him at all.
I understand.
I
know.
wouldn't know that.
But in Cuz defense though, Rich and all them say Cuz was on the boulevard. This prime MC8.
No, that's what that to me. To me, that was more important for me.
Hands down.
It was more important for me.
Nigga, he's rapping.
It was more important for me for niggas to see me up and down Crenshaw every night in my 6 tray.
That's hard because
that was my thing, nigga.
Why he was still on guard.
And then I moved to 111 around the corner from Dub. I was with them niggas every day.
But that helped us.
That was my fame. You get me?
Like, right? Like, we believe, like, damn, nigga, that's MC8, nigga.
So he here.
My fame was being able to go out on Sundays and where all the hood niggas be, with they low riders and niggas be hanging out, and I could jump out my car and niggas be like, what's up, Eiht? What's up? That was the hype for me.
But that's because
that was it.
Yeah.
But I understand why, because that is success where we come from.
That's goddamn right. Nigga, I could go from here to Crenshaw, I could go to 111, I could go to Inglewood, I could go anywhere.
Whether you rap,
jump out my shit,
sell dope, got a business, that was always successful.
I was more happy with that respect than niggas buying my fucking tapes and shit. I was able to. I'm one of the niggas.
Yeah,
I'm not no nigga. I'm not pulling up in no motherfucking Bentley coupe, and while niggas is out here in lowriders and I'm riding around with my motherfucking mechanic, blowing solenoids and shit on Crenshaw with the hood up, and niggas pulling over like, hey, what's up? Oh, nigga, we hanging. Nigga,
Real story. Real story. I caught a flat on my lowrider on my glass house, my rag glass house. I was on Long Beach Boulevard. This is 1999, 2000. And I'm right by my dad's house, so I'm trying to get to my dad's house. I go in my trunk. I'm looking for I got a dating hammer, but I had octagon knockoffs. So I'm sitting out there stuck. Nigga ain't got no AAA at that time, don't got the wrench or nothing. You know the nigga that pulled over to help me? Baby Gangster.
Yeah.
Rich ass Baby Gangster, right? He pulls over, he in Gangsta's Paradise, right? We done all came from the boulevard. He pulls over in Gangsta's Paradise. And nigga helped me jack up my car right there. We on Long Beach Boulevard, right off Compton. Feel me? Right there, this right when they built it, right there. That nigga helped me change my dating hammer. And the reason I tell that story, right, is because that's how it is meeting y'all. You're right, it don't matter how you achieve that success as celebrity, you still kind of become the apple of the community's eye. So I guess it is tough. And success should look the same. But yeah, your shit is a lot different than
I was just like niggas say, I was just a simple nigga. And then coming where I came from, I never wanted to outdo the niggas that I was with every day. So I tried to belong. You get me?
Or you belong.
I didn't do none of the fancy jewelry and none of that.
Like that. You know, they got survivor's remorse. Like is that like success remorse?
No, but I agree with him because none of our dreams ain't bigger than just the community.
No, they not.
Right.
But you just
nigga don't dream. Nigga don't dream them.
And seeing
sure.
them, you
like
know that this all.
Yeah, because we was watching.
This nigga, okay.
We was watching Thicker Than Water, nigga.
Oh,
as
laughing.
youngsters,
that shit was
nigga.
Funny as fuck.
Nigga, when you be like, nigga, what you write with? And that nigga like a marker. Nigga like,
yeah.
Nigga, smaller than that, nigga. A pen. Put that shit together. Like, nigga, we know that shit. Like, so
I just never wanted niggas to feel alienated because I'm like, nigga, I came from where you came from.
And you didn't want to feel alienated.
I came from poverty. I came from struggle, gangs, niggas dying. I didn't come from the silver spoon.
Because a lot of rappers couldn't hang out like that.
But I genuinely think all rappers could. I think the difference is
I
don't think there's not
ass niggas, bro. They couldn't hang.
Sometimes I think that a lot of that I attribute with niggas forgetting where they came from.
Yeah, but that's because
and sometimes that comes with me. I didn't let money change me. I might have went out and bought a fancy car, but shit, nigga, my car parked on Barclay every day. You get me? I didn't know how to go, oh, well, you shouldn't be hanging out here no more. You should be in Hollywood or fucking
but if you
Newport.
think about it, why should you really be?
You don't even want to hang out over there.
But to be honest, why should you anyway?
Why should you what?
Where should we be? Why should we? This been my point. Like,
he was supposed to go to Calabasas.
Why?
Niggas think, because you know why? That's the image. That's the image of the common man, of the common motherfucker. Is like,
I know. I said when I got my little money, I wasn't gonna leave the hood. I knew.
Why you ain't in the Gura Hills or nowhere, nigga? When I first came up, nigga, I moved to Cerritos. You feel me?
That was a win.
To me, that was
top 10,
nigga, that was the shit to me, nigga. Had me a little townhouse in Cerritos, nigga, right off Carson Street.
If you from
nigga, man, please, coming from Compton, Watts, nigga, you winning. So that, to me, that was it.
It was winning doing that.
That's far out to
That is far too.
Niggas
don't go to Cerritos.
Niggas had to tell me.
Still no, niggas don't go to Cerritos. You don't go to Cerritos.
Niggas niggas basically had to tell me to stop coming to the hood.
Yeah, because but
they knew how big you was.
And the niggas who was, you know, cause you have, you know, in the hood, you know how it is. You got your group, you got this group, you got this group.
That's what I was saying.
My group was, nigga, why you coming over here still? You get me? Because there's niggas over here that don't like you coming around no more because of who you become.
And you
I'm still thinking like, I'm still here, but it's powers that be that go, no, nigga, you can't come around here anymore.
Bothers some people, man.
It's affecting motherfuckers.
Everybody ain't gonna express it.
But it's not, and it's not their fault. Once you change social classes, it just changed social.
And that wasn't, and I didn't try to do that, but you can't help it.
Nigga,
You
your
get
song
me?
is a
You
tight
go
track to film.
like I said, you go from one day getting dropped off over there by your mom, and then a year later, nigga, you pulling up in the brand new fucking dually
you
truck.
probably even dealt with,
and you know, and I'm still like, nigga, I'm from the hood.
I'm pretty sure even families start treating you like different just because you become something and be hating.
Well, usually
and all
gonna be
that.
the nigga that exchanges. Usually be people's perception of it.
I'm still cuzzo.
Oh yeah, I mean you try the family. You just have to. I think I just like I said. I grew up in Compton. I knew what it was going through poverty. I knew what it was going through elementary, junior high school, gang banging, not having shit. You know, niggas is selling sherm down the block. The essays is right here. You seeing gangs. You seeing shit. Just like I tell every nigga. Saturday mornings was about cartoons and cereal. But by the time I start walking to school, nigga, it's about, nigga, I'm finna be from the hood. There's nothing else to life but this shit here. It wasn't no rapping, it wasn't no football playing, it wasn't no sports, it wasn't nothing. So that's why I think I was more grounded to just being a normal nigga representing the hood because it's all I know. I didn't know nothing else. I didn't know shit. From before I even started rapping, I'm trying to sell crack.
So when did the change come?
Nigga, the change never came. That's the point.
It came one day, man.
No.
It really didn't.
What happened? Look, what happened?
It came.
No, what happened to him was the same thing that happened to me. Everybody else noticed it. Like what happened was
nigga,
I stopped.
So when did the change happen?
No, what happens is like niggas stop saying Glosses Malone and start saying G Malone. That's when you notice things. When niggas start treating you like you not been over here.
Yeah, you start, you know, nigga, you know, you representing that CMW. You ain't representing that Trag New. You know, this
meaning more to your own homies.
Why you coming around, you coming around with CM Dub hats and sweatshirts, nigga, with the TPC sweatshirts and hats and shit. So you start feeling like, because I'm going, well, nigga, I'm here. I'm putting niggas in my videos, and then it turns into, oh nigga, I'm in your video, nigga. What I get? Because I'm in the video.
I don't blame them because they life not changing. Like it ain't homies for like even when all this shit happened, and certain homies' life wasn't changing. Like I used to hear all kind of crazy shit. Like, but what I realized was, imagine your older homies that raised you, they kids talking about you now. You the most talked about nigga from the community. You was just a regular nigga from around the way. Like I was just Glosses Malone before rap. Like niggas knew me, but then you become the token or the centerpiece of an idea. And it don't change you because Moon is still Moon to me. Plug still Plug to me. Shady still Shady to me. All the homies still the homies to me. Like, right? Boo, they all still them. But not to nobody else and not to them. Even then, they gonna look and be like, yo, shit is different. So you kind of have to start doing something different. But I agree there's a place where I agree with A, right? Because success still look like success to us. Because right now, if you got $1 million house or a multi-million-dollar house in Cerritos, you won. Especially no matter what we say, we ain't got to go to no Calabasas. We don't got to go to no Beverly. No. If you got a $2-3 million house in Cerritos, you are a champion.
Right.
Like that.
But I'm saying, but if you got $2 or $3 million in Cerritos, if you got a low rider, all these things are success. So I don't think it's that as much as the fact that, you know, he set the standards of success, they stayed the same.
Well, let me ask y'all two niggas this, right? When y'all was little kids, y'all pops was out there fucking with Quick and, you know, he was doing his thing. He was known. Mm-hmm. That didn't get y'all no brownie points in the neighborhood?
We never told niggas.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't tell niggas.
They was kids.
We didn't think like.
And y'all grew up into that, so it
My
wasn't.
son, as a kid, my son hated the shit. He hate when niggas. He not like hated it, but he didn't tell people like my dad's MC8.
Yeah, we
like
didn't tell niggas that because
he didn't tell people. He didn't tell.
You think you watch Quick blow up from your? You watch a nigga like Quick blow up from your living room, nigga. You don't really think he that famous.
And that's what I'm saying with Eiht. Yeah. I think it never hits them.
The birthday party. Now the kids around, he famous to them.
Now, yeah, that's when you start to know.
Birthday parties, chilling, playing dominoes, drinking genuine draft, like we just chilling. You know what I'm saying? We looking at it like, oh,
and I think
Uncle
that's what
Quick
happens.
here. And that's just what
the
it
same
was.
thing. Like when I would, Karan start playing football, and I would take him to all his little tournaments, and niggas be like, nigga, you know who your dad is? Yeah. Do you know who this is? And my son, Karan be sitting there looking at him like, yeah, I know who he is. The nigga woke me up this morning, whoopty whoop. And then niggas be like, man, I need to take a picture with you. And he be standing there like, why niggas want to take a picture with
and
you?
Then
like,
but I remember like being in junior high when you get a little older, like when Pops was on the Sugar Free record, If You Stay Ready on the video and shit. I remember a couple homies that I grew up with used to say shit. Like I remember one time he was walking, he's like, yo, dad not on that album. I listened to the whole album, he ain't there. So you could tell like, oh, this shit might make certain niggas feel like a little bit inadequate just because you have this, you know what I'm saying, this person part of your family.
This is a real story, right?
I'm not walking around like that though, but
so as the whole New West shit is coming to an end. The whole New West shit coming to an end, right? Now I'm starting to run into all the legends, right? Because now like I'm just on my own shit. So Dog wanted to talk to me. This is a real story. You remember. Dog wanted to talk to me, right? I'm at a video shoot with Akon and Drama. Akon, Drama, who else was at that video shoot? I was on crutches still. I had surgery on my leg.
Akon, Drama, J-Rock.
It was me and J-Rock together, but it was a video that Drama was putting together with Akon, the video, and different niggas. So he wanted to talk to me. But at this point, I'm so disappointed. I'm tired. I'm like, man, I'm over it. Feel me? Like, this shit has been lame. So I don't want to talk to him. Deacon, shout out to Twine from Hat Gang, used to run with Snoop all the time. He tried to come find us. He like, man, I need to talk to you. He like, man, Snoop want to talk to you, man, come to the trailer. Nah, cuz I'm not talking to Dog, man. I'm tired. This shit is frustrating. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm just over it. Like, I'd rather just buy his albums now. I don't want to meet him. So he wanted to talk to me. They kept pressing the line now. At this point, they pressed the line. They didn't call my big homie to make him press a line on me to go talk to him. So I finally go talk to him. So when we finally get to talking, right, it started off rocky. We ended up working. And what I realized more than anything was, just like with Eiht, they don't really realize it changes here too, right? So I think they know, like all the West Coast legends know they mean something to us, but I don't think they know what it means to us. And I was telling him, I'm like, I get it. He like, Glass, you know, I'm Snoop Dogg. I'm like, yeah, but you Snoop Dogg, cuz. Mm-hmm. Like, nigga, I'm a 7th Street Watch Crip, for real. Like, and you know I'm for real, because you know my older homies. You Snoop Dogg, cuz. You Eiht. Y'all not just Jay-Z. You not Puff or Mace. Nigga, you are literally our predecessors in culture and music.
That's real shit.
So I'm telling cuz, I'm like, so if it means something simple like cuz, you telling a nigga like, bro, show, like you don't know what your words mean. What changed my life, bro, is Dr. Dre telling me, whatever I'm doing, I don't need to be doing it. I should be doing this for a living. That line made me convinced because I did it like I sold Sherm.
See, Dre was really fucking with you, though.
Yeah, but he wasn't because he fuck with street niggas. But the point is, he gave me that. So, and this is what I say to Eiht. This is what I tell Dog. This is why I even tell Cube, all of them. Them little small things, cuz, from niggas like them, because we see them as us. See, there's no nigga that come up gangbanging. Fuck the hype. We all know Eiht from Track New. We all know Snoop from 20s. I don't give a fuck if Cube didn't get put on or he was a baby. Cube from 111. No matter what he say. Culturally, you a 111 nigga. So when you say something simple in the nigga DM, hey man, I see you, don't stop. I tell Eiht Steele, don't stop. That shit mean everything to us.
Shit really do matter, man.
Nigga, that shit freezes us.
That shit do.
And it might be the reason that nigga don't throw their life away.
A lot of the times niggas was rapping for that. Nigga, more for
7th Street.
Yeah, like, nigga, I'm rapping to get the respect from the
One of my
niggas
Mexican
that
homies told me
started.
that. That nigga said, Glasses, man, them niggas be telling your shit. When Scarface cut, send me them fire emojis on cancel these nuts. It's like, nigga, this shit is hard, nigga. And EP called me, they done talked, and I'm like, nigga, that shit mean the world. Cause we think, we know that he like us.
So you know what's funny? I look at EP. EP still stays in his community, still participates in his community. And still, you know, still doing his big records that you don't have to go through the same shit as the producer that the rappers do you?
What?
No, it's a little less.
And also, he is critically acclaimed. He not incredibly famous. Eiht got a different problem.
Yeah.
Niggas can see Eiht walking down the street and like,
Yeah, that's true.
everybody gonna know who MCA is.
I don't want that.
You get to work on the college dropout without a motherfucker knowing. You just get to do your shit.
You get paid,
And
get
get paid,
all
and
that.
just be a regular.
Eiht is in the movie. It don't just say Eiht and then nigga just it's it. It's like this is like he said, this A-Wax. Hold up, nigga. Like, you know, this is the nigga that and that's the hard part. But that's why I told Dog, like when we was in the conversation, I'm like, cuz, yes, you Snoop Dogg to everybody else, right? That's dope. But you Snoop Dogg to us, cuz. Like Eiht. Eiht is Eiht to everybody else. It's A-Wax, MC8. But to us, cuz, you Eiht. Like, you know what I mean? You this nigga that grew up just like we grew up, and we pursuing the same goal that you are. So if you say, like when Trey D came home, was like, cuz, I fuck with you. Nigga, that shit meant the world. Because they ain't like, nigga, you think the Brat say, shout out to the Brat, cuz. Shout out to a lot of other people that rap. It's different when a nigga that grew up around the corner. And you see, and you like, damn, nigga. And he
Shout
said
out Trey D. That nigga paid us for our first nigga to pay us to perform.
You don't forget that. That's how I feel about Freaky Dre. Like, everybody feel like, why I fuck with certain niggas. Freaky J, third, fourth nigga that ever booked me for a show. Gave me $3,500. Because you can't tell me nothing about that nigga.
That's dope as hell.
So, again, it matters what y'all think. It matters, and that's what I always tell them, because it matter what they think. What you on time?
That's dope. Yeah, we on the thing, but before I go, I want to kind of do a recap of sorts.
Oh,
Right,
shit.
some shit we asked, right? You know, Keefe, I just see, man, that he hired the mayor of Las Vegas, his son, as his attorney.
Smart man.
Yeah, that's a smart move.
As long as he get this busy.
He got Ross Goodman. Do you think, do y'all think that the LAPD kind of tried to set this nigga up, man, a little bit?
Sure.
Or by former Compton, you know, like the Compton Police Department and all that
Shit,
shit?
man, Red's been talking about he gonna get the nigga. Red's talking about he gonna get the nigga on all these little pods. The white man, what's his brother name that you be talking to all the time?
Okay.
Red Caden. They been all out for him. So, you know, I could believe it. Shit, they be mad.
And then since this your man, Joe Budden, your boy, we talked about this a little bit. That's why I'm asking.
Shout out to Joe.
Do you think Drake was being a little too sensitive about that situation?
No. I just think Drake is a nigga that know how to market.
So you think that was all a marketing ploy?
Man,
It might have been his real feelings, but I think he understood what he could turn it into.
because at first the whole conversation was the album ain't good. That was the whole conversation.
I think he secretly admired Joe.
Secretly,
I think he admired
It
Joe
wasn't a
Budden.
secret.
public,
He put it
nigga.
out there. Yeah, he was a Joe Budden
publicly
fan.
he got videos admiring Joe Budden.
And now he telling the nigga he ain't shit. That's just like, to me, you got to be able to take criticism about your music.
Well,
Yeah,
that's,
but
When you put yourself at that level,
listen,
girl.
it's about redirecting the narrative. They went from talking about his record wasn't good to him getting that Joe file. Then that became the conversation, and that's way better. What's better, your record whack to he cussed Drake out? What's a better narrative? Feel me? So he did what he had. I always feel like this with Drake. I just said this on Back on Feed. Drake if you don't like Drake music, it's because you don't like the current wave of culture at that point. Because whatever the current wave of culture, that's what his music is on. So if Sexy Red is hot right now, if this is what's hot, this what he doing. Last album, this album, this album. So to me, if you not a fan of Drake, you just not a fan of current culture at that time. Because he, like Madonna, cuz like find current culture, cuz, and make records out of it.
so where we at with Will and Jada? You think Will should leave her?
Man,
There ain't no leaving. It's been left. They ain't together.
They just married.
You can't cancel.
I'm tired of talking about them because I genuinely think they ended together.
It might be a publicity. The way shit is now might be an ultimate publicity step. They
That's
gonna
that
laugh
nigga
like a
bitch,
motherfucker.
man. Like, what is, like,
Exactly.
man, that's his bitch.
He just got a bullshit bitch, yeah.
Exactly.
That's that nigga.
You know how you
bitch.
got see you don't know because you just been with your old lady for so long, cuz you don't know this. But like you'll have a bullshit bitch and she be bullshit, but she your bitch. And you stuck with her, and that's this bullshit ass bitch. But it's your bitch. But I really genuinely think that's they shit together. I told Joey this the other day.
Surprised, dog.
They fucking media master. Think about it. Same thing I just said with Drake. We talking about Drake and Joe Budden. We not talking about how good or bad the record is no more. We talking about Joe Budden. Will ain't been in a movie that meant nothing in a while. Jada ain't been in a movie that meant nothing in a while.
Will ain't go, since he slapped that motherfucker, he ain't gonna be in the movie for a while.
That's not true because now he gained his sympathy in the public. Opportunity comes
Will
with
ain't
sympathy.
no dummy. That's one thing he not.
Yeah.
Well, he not. I like
Trust me,
this.
Jada probably told that nigga, let me do this. This is gonna create sympathy for you. It's gonna get you back into the movies. Niggas gonna feel bad. They gonna all see your movie, and it's gonna mean something. They love each other, man. I ain't talking about, that's why I ain't been talking about, I ain't posting about them shits. Y'all ain't playing me. I'm not giving them no marketing.
The one more question. Do y'all think Funny Marco got punked, or did he just get the same energy back? Or y'all don't know about that shit?
I've been seeing clips of it, man, but I didn't really.
What, somebody's watch got broke or something?
It just, they make it seem like the dudes was trying to like troll him and bully him because he got this certain dry humor, but I don't know how real that shit. All this shit.
Like I said, all this shit is for content.
Yeah.
All these motherfuckers do shit for content nowadays because
I mean, them
that's
niggas
the
couldn't
name
throw
of the
my
game.
watch. You feel me? But at the same time, I don't know if they set that
I don't know
up.
how niggas market being a bitch.
You know what I
I
mean?
don't
You know
how
what
you do
Kevin
that
Hart do market? Hey, Kevin Hart ain't even no bitch in real life.
Yeah, but
Kevin
like
Hart,
you said,
but Kevin Hart
sometimes
is like 2 foot tall, though, my
No,
nigga,
but
too.
Kevin Hart in real life, cuz is a trooper. Like I didn't fuck with cuz and he shot and all that, but then he all his comedy cuz he market on being a mark.
Right.
Every comic joke is like
but-
somebody punked him, the teacher punked him, the teacher's
comedy-
aide punked him.
And it probably makes sense for a stature or something.
yeah, who
Makes
knows?
sense for a
Makes
nigga
sense
like
for his-
that. When you
for his
worth hundreds
stature,
of
but-
millions of dollars, nigga, you
It
play
don't
it.
matter.
You,
He a
you
comedian.
play it
It's
safe.
just goofy, funny
Exactly.
shit.
Hey, and I'm going to tell the people out here right now, go out and stream and download Cancel These Nuts right
Yeah,
now.
we gave OG to cancel these nuts. Flash drive, we gave it both of them.
Yeah.
It's a cassette flash drive. It's player. You gonna check that out. Still pull that out. Let them people see that right there. We on the way. We still on some other shit.
Look at this shit right
All
here.
right, so pull it out. Then look at the bottom.
This is a flash drive right
Yeah.
here. This is
Pull
actual
that
flash
thing
drive.
out.
This shit hard as a motherfucker.
See, that's player.
This shit is hard. This shit is hard as a motherfucker.
Buy it at thecripstore.com.
Yeah, that's the cool thing. Go to
Go to
thecripstore.com.
thecripstore.com.
He gonna put the link in the bio. Go to thecripstore.com.
Yeah, all that. That's
You
official.
feel me? Stream that.
Y'all damn right.
We looking to carry 8. We looking to carry 8 next album at thecripstore.com or through Olivia's
all
collection.
official.
Feel me? That's what we doing right now. We making fun of the world. We ain't taking no prisoners. And we finna go off.
This shit is genius right here.
Thank you.
Cancel These Nuts, man. Y'all stream
Available
that.
everywhere.
Produced entirely by EP.
Irvin Pope.
Hey, you know what I
Grammy Award
want to do
winner.
though? Like while you playing, I think, and I told EP this, I want to get you and 8 together, man.
Don't
I
it make
think y'all
sense,
will make some cold ass
That
shit.
would,
I
yeah.
think that'll be some cold ass shit. This nigga he is amazing.
Yeah,
dog.
you know, and he get super bluesy. You know what I mean? On that funk tip.
Sounds good. Let's get it cracked.
Because he can go in there by him being a real, you know how most niggas got to use other musicians and shit? He gonna go in there and play everything so you can do, because 8 be producing. He really be going there, I want to boom, boom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how he produced.
That's how he get on. 8 is
Yeah,
really
he do it just like that. Do it again.
boom, boom, boom.
Look at this motherfucker. This nigga there.
Niggas start dancing to it and all that. Look at him
That's a
moving.
big ass robot.
I love to do it, man. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Nigga, you be making beats, nigga. Make a beat for that nigga.
His wife,
Still, me and
Maria
Still
going
did.
for that shit,
Yeah,
man.
Maria,
She
man, take
already
that
trying
punk
to
ass
chase
shit
his
out of
ass
here.
up out of
My
there
wife
with that
don't want me
shit.
doing nothing back
He
there.
done put the equipment in the bedroom and shit.
Drinking that yak.
And I was drinking Hennessy, coming home
Hennessy,
smelling
smoking
like
on weed.
Coming home 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
Shit.
she done with that shit.
She was smelling
He
like.
said, man, don't be trying to get me in no motherfucking trouble, nigga.
This was 30 years ago.
Bringing up none of that shit.
Okay, but he done put the drum machine back in the bedroom and the microphone.
She said you
mad
just
at his
take
head
your
right
shit
now.
back.
You think you finna make the big still like coming back.
Yeah.
Nigga, your name Norm, nigga.
Yeah.
Your name is Norm, nigga.
She's
Your
like,
name is
yeah,
Troy.
it's over with.
She said, it was cool when you was 25 or 30, but now, nigga, you 53.
You should have came back. You should have
Norman,
came
put
back.
that shit up.
Cut that,
Yeah,
nigga,
your name ain't Big Steel, no noise, Norm. Put that shit up,
You need to be
Norm.
around here with a straw hat on one of them little riding mowers.
He think he going back to Ireland and shit. You ain't going nowhere, nigga. You finna mow the lawn.
Get your ass on one of the ride mowers and cut this lawn out here.
Maria's not
Shout out to my big sis, because she be fucking holding shit down.
Yeah, you know, Maria, I listen to her, though. She do hold shit down like a mother.
She marks you out all the time.
Get that drum machine
But
up
you know
out
what,
of
though?
there.
She just been like A1 since day one.
Has she ever been wrong? What's the wrongest thing? I know you ain't supposed to talk about your relationship. It's a fair question, right? It's a woman. Give me, I know. This is a real question I want to ask an adult. Because you've been married long enough. What's the greatest thing she ever been wrong? You was like, and she just did not still say she was wrong.
Man, you know what, dog? She swore up and down I was messing with this one lady, dog. And I don't know where she pulled
They be
this shit
coming up
from.
with some shit.
I'm like, what made you think about, out of all the people, you don't just give me no good looking broad. You got to give me the little short, dump body, fat motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, what make you think I would fuck with her?
It's make
Like,
it
out of all the
easy.
motherfuckers, how come I can't have this one over here?
Now,
How come it can't be out
Like, oh, no, you ain't gonna have no fine
Give
one.
me the
You gonna
raggediest
have you a
motherfucker
humpback. Yeah, you gonna have you a humpback. You ain't gonna have no fine one.
I'm like,
That's
you
what
ain't a
I'm doing.
bad looking woman. Like, what make you think I'm just gonna fuck with anybody? Well, I just could tell.
Yeah, I can tell.
How?
You ain't fucking with, you ain't fucking with no
How?
bottles.
Like what?
It's crazy how
who?
they believe it. If they think they the shit and you got them, and like.
But you just can't get nobody else better than them. You just got the little short dump body motherfucker.
With the little sack in the front and the hump
Yeah.
on the back.
You sit right there just
You know
cheating
them
like,
little short block of cheese looking girls?
That
And
nigga said-
it's
Look like a Hershey's
Why the
kiss.
fuck am I
Look like a
fucking
Hershey's kiss.
This bitch look like a melted Frosty the Snowman and you just throwing her on me.
Yeah, that's fucked.
that's for sure some shit a woman.
Man, that
That's
bitch
what women
spilling.
do.
For
But
sure.
you know what? And then she was mad about Japan because she was being nosy, going to my email. Remember how we send the pictures back?
Sure.
You taking pictures with fans. Girls gonna come and give you hugs. She stole on me so hard, my nigga, because she was in the back seat. What it was, I forget, Jasmine was a little baby. That was that long ago. Jasmine was a baby. She was back in the back seat with the baby. And she has somehow got access to what it was. I heard the alert. That's when the alerts first started coming on the phone for the email. Remember that?
Yeah.
So she get an alert the same time I do. Koki sending me emails. That's how I found out she had the password to my email, right?
She stole on you?
Because she get the alert the same time I do. The pictures coming through. So I'm driving, looking at the pictures. She, bam, like hit me in my shit. And I'm sitting, I almost crashed. I said, what the fuck wrong with you? Then she stole on me again and said, what was you out there doing, huh? What was you out there doing?
You
And
got pictures was
I'm going to
bad.
tell you what the mega flex was, though. I pulled this up out the pocket. I said, I was back there doing that. Threw that back at her. Everything got quiet.
You still got bombed on, though.
Got bombed.
You ain't did nothing. So don't ask what Will
Wrong
would
him
do.
too.
That's how we, Gangsta Chronicles, good night.
Yeah.
You and Will get marked out too, so don't call Will no more.
Norman got
'Cause you done got
stole
stole on, Norm.
on like a mother for no
Gangsta
reason.
Chronicles, good night.
Gangsta Chronicles, we gon' tell you how it goes.
If I lie, my nose will grow like Pinocchio. We gon' tell you the truth and nothing but the truth.
Gangsta Chronicles, this